Hello, this is Onyx Tarot Guide, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot deck review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Numerology guidance cards by Michelle Buchanan, and this card deck has 44 cards and a guidebook, so we're going to go ahead and take you through what I think about the card deck, how I use them, how to shuffle them, and also show you some of the cards if you ever decide to grab them or find it useful for whatever you use oracle cards for. So hit the like button, subscribe, and here we go. So we're going to start off with this Numerology guidance card book. So I've had this card deck actually for about 4 or 5 years. I do like the guidebook. It does, of course, tell you how to use the cards. But of course, you're going to be pulling, with your intuition. But it does seem like, the last paragraph of each card is kind of like pretty similar. Now, I think that they're they are self-explanatory. Like, for instance, new beginnings, right? And I do find that there are helpful things in here, but usually I, go with the card meanings, and sometimes I reference the books. I think it's better to go off your intuition, but of course you can do, you can use the cards however you want. But for instance, it says, this card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. So, you could read through those if you have these. And I do think it's pretty cool that they're not like, it jumps from, for instance, 27 to 32, 33, 37. So I like that it doesn't use, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It goes kind of like out of order, however, still in order. So I do really like these cards, and I use them actually quite a bit. Now, to show you how I shuffle these cards, I'll move these out of the way. So I shuffle these cards in multiple ways, and this is great cardstock, great cardstock. I shuffle them this way sometimes. Other times I shuffle them just like so. Again, I've had these for 4 years, so they are in pretty great condition. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some of the cards that are in this deck. So we have forgiveness, time out, completion, follow your dreams, surrender, spiritual partnership, teaching and learning, intuition, moderation, self-discipline, individuality, pride. So I do feel like this card deck is pretty essential to have, just to clarify a lot of the readings. Now, if I use tarot with this card deck, you could definitely ask to clarify a card, right? So you can clarify with the tarot. So if you clarify, you get the 8 of Swords tied to individuality, for instance. The 8 of Swords is a card of feeling trapped, overthinking, feeling like you're stuck in a situation. And if individuality comes out per se, this could be saying that you or whoever you're reading for is basically stuck because you're used to doing things like everyone else, or doing things like you were taught when you were younger, that kind of thing. If you also pull, say, the Hierophant and the 6 of Wands, Hierophant could be a spiritual leader, spiritual guidance, trusting your intuition, that kind of thing. And then the 6 of Wands is a victory, coming out of a hard situation, especially tied to spirituality, because it's next to the Hierophant, especially tied to something you were overthinking about, or a lot of changes that you were supposed to make, that kind of thing. So I, of course, also teach tarot. If you want to join me on Patreon, is learn at your own pace. But yeah, that's pretty much how I use these with tarot. So yeah, I really enjoy these cards. Like I said, they are a staple. They are a card deck that I've had for years, and I use quite a bit. I feel like they're pretty straightforward, straight to the point, and they're very easy to clarify with as well, okay? So let me know your thoughts if you have this card deck, what you use it for, and thank you guys for hitting the like button, subscribing, and thank you all so much for watching.